Okay? I'm only going to call on 3 people to share. Okay? So don't get yourself all bent out of shape if I don't call on you. Okay? I'm only going to call on 3 people. I've already picked the 3 people in my head, so don't raise your hands. Okay? It's not working. I've already picked the 3 people. That's what when I was walking around the room and looking at what you're doing, I was noticing interesting things. All of you have got a strategy for this. I picked 3 people because I thought their strategies were interesting, and some of you did the same strategy, so we wouldn't want to do the same thing over and over again, okay? So I'm going to ask each of these people to share. And if you did not do that strategy, I'm going to make a poster out of it, and I'm thinking that maybe you could write down what I'm writing down if you didn't do what that person did, so that maybe later you can go back and look at it and kind of think about what is it that they did, okay? So the first person that I'd like to share their strategy is, would you share your first strategy, Akiria? Tell us nice and loud what you did.
I did 68 plus blank equals 82, and then I did 68 plus 10 equals 78, 78 plus 4 equals 82, and I add 10 plus 4 equals 14, so it's 68 plus 14 equals 82.
Okay, so then you added these 2 together, and you got 14. Okay. All right. Evan, would you share your strategy? Okay, so you drew a line like this. Okay. What did you put on your, what numbers did you put on your number line? Where did you put 82? On this side? Okay. So you put 82 on here, okay? Then what did you do? Like this? Is that what I saw? Okay. Okay, so if I could, is this your final answer? Okay, so could I maybe clarify a little bit about what you did here? Is anybody confused about Evan's strategy? When I walked by Evan's paper, Miss Benjamin is not always the sharpest tool in the shed. And so I was like, what? What did he do? So I had to look at it for a minute, but I think I've clarified for myself. So would you just, since you all are not confused, would you just hear me out? You are a little confused? Okay, great. Okay, so he was thinking about his number line, and he was really thinking about this problem. So he was thinking about this, but he really thought the second time that these people counted keys, they had 82. Then the first time they counted keys, they had 68, and then we're trying to find out how many are hiding, so that's the missing link here. So he's thinking about what was hiding is right here, okay? So then what I noticed was instead of having 68 here and finding the space between, he subtracted 68. So really, this 68 doesn't need to be on your number line, okay? Because this is what's on your number line, right? So you started here at 82, and you subtracted 60 and 8 more. So he broke up the 68 into 60 and 8. Does that make sense now? Does that help you, Jonathan? Understand that? It helped me once I realized what he was doing. So is this your final answer of how many keys were hiding? Interesting. You got the same thing that Akiria got. Interesting. Okay. The last person that I would like to have share your strategy is I think. Oh, he's not. Well. I'm gonna share Alex's strategy up here, if that's okay with you guys, because he's the one that I saw that had this interesting strategy. So he was thinking the same thing that Akiria thought of. Oops. Okay, actually I think he had a blank here.
Yeah.
Yes, he does. Okay. So, but instead of doing what Akiria did, where she added 10 immediately, he got to a friendly 10. Okay? Then he took it to another friendly 10. But he didn't go far enough, did he? So then he said, did Alex get the same answer?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. He also had this drawn next to his, which I love when you model your strategy. So I'm just going to show you real fast the way that he models his strategy. And then he added these numbers going across the top. So his answer is found where on his number line? Where is the 14? Yeah, it's on the top of the number line here, isn't it? Where is Evan's answer on the number line? Underneath right here where he ended. So they got the same answer, but their answer is in a different place because their strategies are actually different. Where is his 14?
2 plus 2
2 plus 10 plus 2. Would it help if I changed colors real quick and circled it maybe? Okay. Okay, so now there's a task ahead of you. Okay, there are several lots of problems. You have a menu of problems that Miss Leachman and I would like for you to look at, and it's a menu. So when you go to a restaurant and you sit down to order off the menu, does your mom tell you you have to get grilled cheese? No. What does she say? Sometimes it might be you need to pick off the kids' menu, right? But at least you get to pick what you want, okay? So we're going to work these menus the same way. There are 12 problems. You need to have at least worked 5 of them by Friday. I think you can get to more than 5 by Friday. I'm thinking you might be able to get to all 10, but just in case, the deal is that you need to have solved 5. Do I care which 5 you solve? No, I don't. I sure don't. So you can start at the bottom and go up. You can start at the top and go down. You can start in the middle. The only thing that I ask is when you're solving them, there are numbers by the problem. Just like every worksheet you've ever gotten, number 1 has the word problem. So when you're solving number 4, just put a number 4 right here and then solve your problem. And then maybe you skip to number 3. Write a number 3 right here, and then maybe you skip to number 9. Write a number 9 right here. So that on Friday, you're going to get with a partner, and you're going to talk about some solutions. So on Friday, you want to be able to find your solution to number 4. You know what I mean? Yes? Okay. All right, so these are just some options for strategies. You might have done something different, in which case it's fine. I want you to do it the way that you know how to solve these problems, okay? So these are just some options to solve. Is it okay with the people who I called on if I put your name on this poster so that if they have a question about your strategy, they might come to you to ask you? Okay? Spell it A-K-I-R-I-A. Oh, I would have guessed that. Okay. Evan, I can spell it. And Alex. Alex, we used your strategy. I just used your number. Okay? All right. So, did we share with them?
Yes, you guys in your Chromebooks?
Open up your Chromebook if you got it.